Hey YouTube, Jobin here. These are the two knives I worked on in the tutorial video I just put up for acid etching. And I showed off them finished really briefly at the end, but I figured I'd make a little separate video here, show them off to people who maybe didn't want to or didn't need to watch the long tutorial, and talk a little bit about them. When I showed off the first one, I got a fair number of questions about, does the acid etching process harm the edge? Well, not really. But with this one, just to make sure, what I did is I protected the very edge of the knife, so that really just wasn't even an issue at all. I took a lot more care with this one than I did with the quick and dirty test I showed a few days ago. The lock bar engagement surface was carefully protected, as was the bearing areas where the washers touch, and the place where the stop pin hits, so that none of the geometry of the lockup or anything was changed. So you basically just have the blade decoration, nothing else changed on the knife. I think I'm probably going to call this the pox pattern. Sort of suggested by a YouTuber who wasn't really a big fan of the first one I did. But I guess the name kind of suits. It's short and easy to remember. I got a bunch of ideas for other patterns, so I'll probably have more stuff coming up. Different models of knife to put them on and stuff. But this here, really happy with. Turned out really nice. And good job on one of my favorite knives. So let me guys know what you think. Here's the other one, an EL-04. This is a lot more subtle job. It's not etched as, come on, focus. It's not etched as deeply. And instead of a pattern over the whole blade, it's like a little sort of jagged, like stalagmite sort of pattern, just along the cutting edge. And then the majority of the blade just got acid etched and then like a satin finish put on it. This one's not quite finished. There's a little bit of a polishing issue here. Needs to be smoothed out and needs to be resharpened. This knife's a little beat up. Having a little trouble with the glare here. Lighting is my constant enemy. And cameras do not like focusing on shiny objects. But hopefully you get the idea. It's a pretty cool effect. I'm not totally satisfied with this one, but I think this basic technique could work and could end up looking really cool. Back to the EL-01. Also got the screwdriver slot mods on both of these, because they have those weird pivots. Really nice. At least I think so. I'm very pleased. This is fun to do. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and you have a good day now, and as always, remember where your knife is.